Another great question I've been asked about advanced techniques within Illustrator is around text wrap. All right. So text wrap means that if you put text wrap around an item, that it will push away or push the text around it so it doesn't cut off the text. Let's look at an example with this photo. Um, let's say that I want to put this photo in between these columns and have the text wrap around it. Let me move it here to where I want it. Let's say that I want it here. Yep, right there. But I can see that the text is going behind it so that the audience won't be able to read my words. So I'm going to go into Windows, and find the text wrap window. And now it gives me a whole new set of tools. Right now the text wrap is nothing. If I move it over, wrap around the bounding box, that is what I will want. The bounding box is this blue line around this picture. So let me click on it. And now it's moved the text. You can't really tell, but it's moved the text. It's not behind it anymore. If I move it around, you can kind of see how the text moves and wraps around the picture. There's something else you want to add, and this is the space around the edge. As I increase this, you can see that the words are moving away. And that is because this spacing, I've said I want it to be a little bit more. So I can go all the way up here to 1 point, which is quite a bit. You probably don't need that much, but that is how you do that. Now you can do that with not just images. So I'm going to take away the text wrap on this image. And let's say I have a pull quote instead. So I have a text box. Here, you can see that the text is going just on top of this. Now that I have my text wrap window open, which was in here in Windows, and I could select wrap around the bounding box, now that's going to push everything else away, and then I can keep increasing that. And now it pushes all the words away, and the pull quote can be there. However, I do think this pull quote would have to be in larger font to make it look nice. I'm just going to increase that a little bit. And then I think that there's too much space on the bottom. So I could say unlock these so they're not all the same, and I could individually move the bottom back a little bit or the top back down like a little bit so it wasn't so much space. All right, so however you feel like that looks nice. Let's take a look at the whole thing together. And now my pull quote is having a text wrap around it so that it has enough space. Actually, I think the right-hand side needs to have less space. So I can move that here in my text wrap window. This one, let me grab this again. Now I can see I've grabbed it because the bounding box is highlighted. And I could bring in this right-hand side. Okay, now I think that looks perfect. And that's how you do a text wrap around a text or around a picture.